truth.
Damn
It
right.
leapt up, allowing the suction to yank her into the dark. Dimness eclipsed around her like the shutter of a camera as she seemed to cover great distance in mere moments. Her only points of reference were glints of upcoming turns, which approached with frightening speed, only to carom her gracefully along. She heard the tinny, distant echoes of Rollo's glee.
He's like, wee!
Once she stopped fighting against it, the ride was impossibly smooth.
Just go with it.
All of a sudden,
Oh, here we go.
minutes had passed in an instant. Light blazed into view. A burst of wintry air snuffed across her face, and she was flung out into the cold.
Okay. Whoosh. Bump. Pew. That was intense. Yeah. I think I might have parted with some fluids there. Dude, we were just in that pipe with you. Don't tell me that. Any idea where we are? Somewhere cold. Doesn't look like it got on any of us. Bro. It didn't feel like we traveled that far. So where did it all go? This place sucks. Why would anyone even want to blow something up out here? The only way to find out, I suppose. We gotta catch up to Nuncreed. I think he went this way. Let's go. Yo, can we do this again with the other guys now? And they'll be like, dude, this looks familiar. Yeah, maybe we can clear off the snow. No time. Nuncreed's getting away. No, there's time. You need to see this, guys. Come on. Ah! Oh my God. Because we know what's under there, and it's like, guys, this is like watching somebody playing a game, actually, and they just kind of skip past a good story moment, and you're just like, bro, you don't know what happens if you go through that room instead. Do it. Except I am playing the game, and it feels weird. Okay, this is all starting to feel really familiar. I may not be the most well-versed on all things Beacon Pines, but this does look like some sort of frozen replica of the town. Ah, I got it. It's so obvious now. Mr. Nuncreed is an alien. Oh God, Rollo. Stick with me here. His species can only live in sub-zero temperatures, so how does he live in ours? Here we go. The source is their base camp dimension, so naturally they keep it cold. We found it by traveling through those metallic wormholes back there. Final objective, kill us all and shapeshift into a Beacon Pine citizen of their choosing. You never really had me, but you very much lost me there. You get used to it. We should keep moving. Okay, I can't investigate all the things. Dude, I know where there's some sweet fireworks, but sadly we don't know that yet. Or at all. Ever. I guess we just gotta run through.
As they rounded the corner to the frozen town square, they spotted Mr. Nuncreed inching cautiously toward a pit at its center. He held his arms out gingerly, as if approaching a beast in the wild.
So wait, the festival is ongoing now still, I guess? I thought we were another day away from the festival. Why is this happening now? Or is she just maybe scouting the land? Like, this was the night time. Timeline's a bit weird here.
Upon closing the distance, Luca recognized what Nuncreed was after. Gran stood confidently at the edge, one arm outstretched over the abyss. Nearby, a wheelbarrow had been emptied out. She held a lit torch, which flickered in the bitter wind.
Juniper, I don't know what you think you're doing, but I assure you this is not going to solve anything. If you drop that, you've doomed this whole town. Oh, it wasn't me who doomed the town. I've been watching you, Joseph. I know what you've done. You and your co-conspirators. Gran? Gran, what's happening? Luca, you and your friends need to leave right this moment.
Nuncreed turned back toward the kids, desperation in his eyes.
Listen to your grandma, Luca. This is between me and Juniper.
Back held steadfast in awe. Luca approached closer. Mr. Nuncreed spun back toward Gran, his voice growing louder.
You've got it all wrong, Juniper. Just hand over the torch. You don't understand what you're doing.
How could I possibly trust you to do the right thing? Walt told me everything. He trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. Luca, did you know that this man's entire life is a lie? If it weren't for him, your father might still be alive.
Nuncreed winced with anguish. His voice hardened.
That's not true.
Now yelled, not to each other, but at fate itself, making their peace with long-held burdens. The wind howled with encouragement.
Walt was like a brother to me. We just had different ideas about how to effect change.
Very convenient that your way just happened to line your pockets.
Now that's not fair.
Menaced at each other, both catching their breath. The moment balanced on a knife's edge. Amid a blur of emotions and memories,
Oh, we're gonna be a turning point.
flooded with questions, the wind calmed, as if to give him the stage.
In the stillness, he began to weep or hum.
Oh man, are we gonna fix this with a song? We're gonna sing some Gilbert and Sullivan, guys. It's coming. I gotta do it. Let's do it.
In the stillness, he began.
It's gonna be like, that was your father's favorite tune or something. And we'll be like, yep.
After the death of his father, Luca had trouble sleeping.
Oh, it's gonna be a tune his mom used to sing to him. And then she's gonna be like, that was the tune I sang to you. And he's gonna be like, wait, what?
Each night, his mother would sit at the foot of his bed and hum a gentle melody. It was the only thing that could calm his mind. The only thing that, however briefly, could make it all seem okay. That melody pervaded every memory Luca had of his mother. Shivering in the raw snow, he began to hum it out loud. Gran lowered the torch, listening closely. As recognition slowly set in, her heart sank. Those countless nights of consolation, the incomparable loss they shared together. She let the torch fall to the snow and sizzle out. A few steps toward Luca was all she could bear before dropping to the snow herself. Through a flood of tears, she began to hum along, note for note. Luca lifted his head in astonishment.
He's like, wait, how do you know this?
The last time he heard that melody was the last night he saw his mother.
How do you know? I'm so sorry, my little buckaroo. Buckaroo? The only people who call me that are my dad and your mother.
Luca blinked through blurry, watery eyes,
And we
trying
called this
to
ages
see
ago,
more
guys.
clearly.
Yes.
He could just make out the impression of a familiar face. He peered across the snowscape at the woman on her knees. Something about her was undeniably his mother, only smaller, older, changed.
Mom? That's right, buckaroo. Mom!
Luca sprinted as fast as he could toward his mother. They held each other close, and the cold retreated from their bodies.
Eleanor? I thought you were gone.
You should have known I would never abandon my son.
Eleanor looked down at Luca, tightening her embrace in an appeal for forgiveness.
How? You're a smart man, Joseph. I thought you'd have pieced it together by now. You were exposed. Mom, I don't understand any of this. What happened to you? Why did you go? Why did you leave me? Oh, I never left you. I was always right here, Luca. Why did you lie to me? It tore me up, Luca, but I did it to keep you safe. I thought that getting answers would help us both move on. But the more I discovered, the more I realized the danger we were in. Until Perennial Harvest was stopped, it was better if everyone thought I was gone. You couldn't trust me? These are bad people, Luca. They won't stop until they get what they want. And they don't care who gets hurt in the process. Then what do? We have to stop them.
Joseph slumped into the cold, wet snow.
They can't be stopped. This is too big. Dude, this goes all the way to the president, okay?
I've tried beating them at their own game. I'm done fighting
For the
fire with
first time
fire.
in a long time, her voice felt like her own again.
No more lies. I see now there's a better way to stop Perennial Harvest. The cold, hard truth.
Gazed down at Nuncreed with pity. He looked small. Joseph stared into the snow, as if searching it for answers.
Come on, everyone. We've got a party to crash. Be like, guys, just go through the woods over there. There's a whole frozen version of the town, and it's the original. And they did this to us, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Still.
You don't understand. He always wins.
Chapter 9.
Will the real Sharper Valentine please stand up?
The devil you know. 7 months ago.
Oh, damn.
Eleanor Van Horn crept down the maze of sterile hallways under
So she
perennial
snuck
harvest.
in.
She stopped in front of the large steel door marked Deep Engineering.
Yo.
No turning back now.
That was on the tag on the scientist whose body was thrown away.
She raised a trembling hand. The stolen keycard worked as promised, and the door buzzed open with mechanical efficiency. She was immediately hit with the smell of disinfectant. It was some sort of laboratory. In one corner was a desk covered in papers. Across the room stood a tall metal pod with hoses protruding from its base. She rushed to the desk and began shifting through the piles of papers. They were experiment reports on something called Tempus liquamen. There were dozens of them, every one stamped failed. Eleanor heard the sharp echo of footsteps approaching. She was out of time. Her eyes scanned the room, eventually landing on the strange pod. Muttering a curse under her breath, she dashed over and dove inside.
And that's what change is all about. Yep. Nah, bro, we here to ruin your change. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I'm tickled pink that we will all be embarking on that together. How great is that? This man is a liar. Excuse me? I will not. Oh shit, you get told, son. This town has a dangerous secret and Perennial Harvest only exists to keep it hidden. Nonsense. They picked up the whole damn town and moved it right under our noses. You aren't making any sense, dear.
Her addressed the crowd with a sarcastic tone.
Imagine such a thing. It's absurd, just plain impossible. They promised they could fix the foul harvest. They told us they would clean up the place. We just had to leave town for a few days. But while they had us evacuated, Mrs. Hartford, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to... You're afraid of a lot of things, aren't you? You sniveling little worm. Oh, shit! He's going right for the throat. This is growing tiresome. A little help, please. Clipboards. Don't you all see this? This festival is a sham. It's an excuse to have the whole town gather in one place. They're planning something awful. I don't know what, but these people are wicked. Don't listen to her. She has absolutely no proof. I am the proof. I'm Eleanor Van Horn.
Whispers filtered through the crowd.
Oh, shit. They'll be like, wait, what? Well, Aren't you just as sneaky? Aren't you just sneaky as the Dickens? We all knew Valentine's fertilizer was too good to be true, and this whole town is paying the price. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry about this disruption. My associates will take this obviously disturbed woman somewhere comfortable so that she can get the help that she needs. Oh, Nuncreed's the one who's gonna step up now. He's gonna be like, nah, bro.
She's not the one who's disturbed. You too, timing clown.
Oh boy.
You all know there's something wrong with this town. It was just easier to look the other way. The truth is... Oh god, Solomon? What's he gonna do? What?
That wasn't the time for a clap, dude. No! 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 Fuck, the penny just dropped. This is Sharper Valentine. Either cloned and reborn, or de-aged. I mean, we obviously know cloning is a thing. Look at the clipboard guys. Nobody's questioning it, obviously, but, you know. Wow. It's just hit me. I thought something was up with Solomon in the licorice scene when he said something about buying loyalty with money and shit. I was like, that's a weird phrase, but okay. He's Sharper Valentine. He's hiding in plain sight. Jesus. That's quite enough, Mr. Nuncreed.
And dragged on Joseph Nuncreed's face.
Yes, sir.
Take them away. No, I want them to see this. Ah, the ever-tempestuous Eleanor Van Horn. You've been quite the thorn in my side. Like a weed that's burrowed where it doesn't belong. I must confess, you look dreadful.
He paused for a moment, plucking a piece of fuzz from his sweater and discarding it to the ground.
Consider yourself in rare company. You've managed to pull one over on me. It won't happen again. I knew you had some sort of plan to disrupt our little party, but alas, I was expecting something a bit more impressive than incoherent rambling. Oh, well, you know, what was going to happen, you didn't want to happen, trust me. No matter, your failures are yours to bear. Mr. Kerr? Yes, sir? It's a shame it was cut short, but thank you for that rousing oratory. I will take it from here. Yes, sir, of course, sir. You've done quality work for me, William. You can look forward to the recompense we agreed upon.
Father gave a bow of deference.
Founder, you are most gracious.
Rippled through the crowd.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Pulled a glass vial from his pocket. In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Is he gonna grow now into older, Sharper Valentine? He's gonna re-age again? He de-aged and then he's re-aging? Is that what this is all about? You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
Body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
So that's what this was about. It was a coming out ceremony for him to re-reveal himself.
Hushed horror gripped the crowd.
And announce his triumph over time.
This is a story about change.
And somehow he changed his clothes in the middle of all of that. What the fuck? What was in that liquid? Holy shit. Wait. No. So you didn't see that coming. Good.
Sharper examined his new hands.
Well, this is quite the improvement. Everything looks so much smaller now. Eleanor was right about one thing. The festival was a ruse. I wanted you all to witness my glorious return with your own eyes. Why does everyone look so downtrodden? This is a celebration, people. Maybe it would help if we set the mood. Mr. Kerr, be a dear and reveal the sign. The Sharper Valentine Festival. No! That was the truth all along. This was going to be an absolute display of egotism. That's villainous. Ha! Wonderful!
Her choked out a crude squawk of laugh. Frustrated grumbles sprinkled through the crowd.
Yeah, they're all like, bitch, what? Sharper, you malicious bastard. Malice? Oh, damn, I got a new word to play with. Oh, hell yeah. I'm glad you're back so I can tell you to your face. You destroyed the dang town. We ain't gonna let you get away with it again. Sorry, this is not the time for audience participation. Some assistance, Mr. Kerr.
With a subtle nod to the clipboards.
Oh, now they've just... Are they just gonna let go of the previous troublemaker to move to the next one? That's it. Eleanor, quick, whack him with the cane, straight in the balls. Yeah, you coward. Does anyone else have something to contribute?
This quiet settled over the crowd.
I thought so. Did you all truly believe you could be free of me? A town of complete and utter fools. You people should be celebrating my return. You clearly lost your way without me. That leads me nicely to my children. Yeah. Daddy? No. I gave you both the greatest gift a parent can give. The opportunity to prove yourself in my absence. Squandered. To say I am disappointed would be an understatement. But Silence, Augustine. Augustus, sorry. Augustine? Augustus, an adult is speaking. I don't know which is worse, a son who is completely hopeless, or a daughter with such potential who inevitably lets me down. Eris, you failed me with admirable consistency. Thankfully, I was counting on it this time. Father, I've been wasting time, my dear. What have you accomplished? I was focused on cementing our legacy. Legacy? Who needs legacy when you can just live forever? What about... It's all right, kiddo. I'm afraid you suffer from a complete lack of imagination. There's no helping it. Now then, where is Joseph? You didn't take the opportunity to slip off, did you? Ah, there he is. Everyone should give him a hand. None of this would have been possible without Joseph. I think you've said enough. Nonsense, the people deserve to know how helpful and loyal you've been. I only did what I did because you left me no choice. You always had a choice, Joseph. You were simply too weak to take it. No matter, cheer up. You're about to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. You should follow Mr. Kerr's example. When I found him, he was in a sorrier state than any of you. An aging actor. Desperate to recapture his youth. Oh, he was actually an actor. That's the point. I hired an actor to pretend to be the big deal. Yes, that makes sense. He played his part, and soon he'll be able to play the lead man again. Forever, in fact, if he remains loyal. That goes for all of you. Well, those who haven't already frittered away my goodwill. Beacon Pines is mine again, and I am willing to share its spoils in exchange for absolute loyalty. Are you saying William Kerr was never in charge of Perennial Harvest? Ha! You think that puffed up blatherskite could have accomplished all of this? Dawn, I suppose it's time for your big exclusive.
Addressed the crowd with indignant pride. He'd planned this moment for so long that now, at the deed's fruition, it almost felt frivolous.
You see, I needed a figurehead to hold things down while I orchestrated my return. Someone to misdirect, lie, and bilk this town for a spell. So I invented William Kerr. Take your bow, you've earned it.
Mr. Kerr flourished a preposterously elaborate bow.
Patrick C. Montesquieu, thespian extraordinaire at your service. Montesquieu? Are we gonna Dorian Gray this shit as well? Founder, I just want to thank you again for this opportunity. It was truly the role of a lifetime. Wait, so this Bill Kerr was Pat C the whole time? Now that your secret is out in the open, what's to stop this town from rising up against you? Oh, that's the delicious part. Fear. Did you build the Death Star while you were away? Thanks to our clipboards, I know what each and every person in this town fears most. Oh, that's what that was about? The surveying was so that you could get like a psychological read on the town and be like, where are the pressure points? What can I do to, like, you know, really fuck with these people? I will make those fears manifest for anyone who steps out of line. The choice is simple. I'm not afraid of you. The young hero. I've kept a keen eye on you, boy. You and your friends made a habit of disrupting my plans. What a pity if things would have gone a bit differently, like they have repeatedly throughout the whole story tree. You might have had your moment of triumph, but that's fate for you. You can't do this. Oh, but I can. I have won. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time. And now, time is my plaything. Perhaps the most expensive thing I've ever bought, but well worth it.
Sharper coughed up one final laugh and cracked his knuckles.
Enough chit-chat. Let's get to work, shall we? Doing what exactly?
And so, Sharper set about remaking the town in his own image. The fertilizer factory soon reopened for business. Sales rose steadily as more and more farmers across the countryside began to swear by its miraculous properties.
So this time he got the formula right.
Beacon Pines
No more
became
foul
famous.
harvests.
A secretive town that, for the right price, shared its gifts with all. Gifts that became more and more necessary in a world where winters grew longer and longer.
Because we unleashed the everlasting winter.
The end.
Oh, shit.
This is wrong, but things are becoming clearer now.
Damn. I feel like there's no more mystery and it's just a case of, like, figuring out how to stop this douche nozzle now, right? Like, how to fuck him over and cover up the source so it doesn't do any more damage.
You can feel it, right? We can't let Sharper win. He might just be the key to this whole thing. Let's see.
Alright, so, oh my god, do we have anything new over here yet? Yeah, I thought Malice might be the window to the soul moment. Maybe we'll flip back over here and have a look at this. Or maybe not. Maybe, actually no, I kind of want to go back here. Now let's do the weeping. Let's do this and we'll work our way down now. We'll do it this way. Now that we've really uncovered a lot of moments, I feel like dealing with Nuncreed at the phone booth, that's going to open up a whole other ass can of worms, and I want to kind of tie these branches off. There's something, I think that might be the way to the true ending. So let's do these first. I'm trying to guess which direction is the true ending. So let's weep
In
instead.
the stillness.
This might just enrage her and she'll be like, well, fuck this. I'm just going to throw the torch down here because I can't stand to see my son cry. And I will fix this
It was
world.
all just too much. Falling to his knees, Luca whimpered softly. The tears crystallized as they hit the snow. Gran stared at Luca for a moment with warm sympathy, remembering why this was all
Yeah, we just
necessary.
steeled her resolve. That's why I didn't choose this before. I thought she might just be like, yeah, fuck this. This'll all make sense soon, Luca. Then everything can go back to normal, I promise.
Stiffened up and brandished the torch at Mr. Nuncreed.
You can't hide behind those people any longer, Joseph. Once their precious source is destroyed, we'll see where all their loyalties fall.
Juniper, don't!
Ignoring his final plea, Gran flung the torch into the deep darkness.
Yeah, so this is just gonna dead end immediately. Awesome. Whoa! And he's like, oh, fuck.
And exhaled in relief. Mr. Nuncreed moaned in resignation. The torch echoed as it ricocheted down the hole, punctuated with a thunderous thud.
Boom. You see, Joseph, I've learned one very important lesson in life is just how much explosives to use. No, if you want things to change, you must be willing to.
Before Gran could finish, the ground shook her to silence.
Uh-oh. Well, we're fucked. And there it is. Yeah, so that was a clear ending.
Gran only had time to spin around and run to Luca. Her attempt to shield him, an honorable but trifling act. Unflinching love, pitted against an unthinking horror, there was no contest. Her warm embrace froze in an instant. That is where they remain, fixed in place, forever. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits the frozen statues of a misguided band of meddlers.
Damn meddling
The end.
kids. Alright.
Well, that was dire. On the bright side, we finally figured out where all the ice is coming from. Now, we just need to find a way to deal with a mystic, unfathomable force of nature.
Yep. Alright. So what happens if we do the chill routine here with Tolliver? I feel like this might just be a dead end as well. He might actually get one over on us and be like, fuck you, I'm gonna, knock you all out, and now you lose. Let's do the good cop, chill cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this, just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. Tolliver shook
No?
his head,
Okay.
gathering his wits.
Oh, golly. I sure got my bell rung.
To find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. Tolliver. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? Oh, it's no one's fault, really. Rollo just got a little startled. Rollo's here?
Rollo and Beck emerged from hiding to
Oh,
give it to
fuck.
the
Oh,
raid.
why did we hide? Well. All right. Mistakes happen. You kids gave old Hiram a good scare. Just let me out of these ropes. I'll call it even.
Luca glanced over to Rollo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. Tolliver, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my gran up to? If you'll just cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. Tolliver exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your gran moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just, all this stuff seems pretty weird. Boards with names of people from around the town, an archive of my dad's old disturbing patient
He
notes,
gestured to the corner.
barrels of explosives. Need I go on? I can explain everything. I just need you to untie me. You kids deserve an
Luca
explanation.
looked again to Rollo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings.
Oh. Nope.
Mr. Tolliver gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This'll all make sense in time.
Edged imperceptibly toward the
He
stairs.
said, backing toward the exit to make a run for it. You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. Tolliver was at the light switch.
Uh-oh. A past that must be brought to...
He punctuated his final words
Light.
by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Whoosh! Away he goes. And we're like, well... Son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rollo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here.
Mr. Tolliver's...
Wouldn't there be a lever on the inside? Why isn't there a lever on the inside?
I wasn't lying, you know. This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there. I wonder if they'll survive the ice blast down here, though. Let the adults handle this.
Bewildered at each other.
Like what?
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck. Hey, look, I don't need I told you so's, okay?
The staccato thump of
'Cause you
quick steps
technically didn't.
exiting The house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in Hank Atomic. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped. The end.
I wanted to see the ice blast, though. Like, do they at least survive down there and be like, well, it's fucking cold here, but what the hell happened up there?
Back to the drawing board.
Yeah, so okay, we've tied off this entire branch now. That's all done. That means it's all over here. And it's right here. Window to the soul. When we come back and find Nuncreed hanging around the phone booth. Luke appeared at Mr. Nuncreed, his kind, warm, stern, eyes warmed, a stern face. There was a deeper emotion behind it. It was subtle, but Luke could sense something eating at him. There was a malice lurking behind those eyes.
Malice lurking behind those eyes. Like a trap ready to spring. Luca felt the weight of Nuncreed's hand on his shoulder.
So what part did he play, though? I think maybe we're going to figure that out now. But obviously, if he's an aspiring chemist, he must have helped perfect the formula for this, youth serum and the fertilizer. And it must have been what Nuncreed and Luca's dad, Walt, were doing originally for Valentine. And then his dad turned his back on the project and Nuncreed sold him out, maybe? And then it ended with his death.
Something wasn't right. He didn't know why, but something was telling Luca to get out of there.
I just want this to all be over.
Of course, I'm sure it will all work out soon enough.
I should get going. I told Roxy I'd check for Rollo at the treehouse.
Pushed it free of Nuncreed's grasp.
Of course. Luca, you know your dad and I were good friends back in the day. You can come to me with anything. Anything at all.
Yeah, right. Can I get in here and have a chat here, maybe? Nope. Okay. Can I go back to the diner and see if I can get any more of the... Oh. Well, now. Hello, Solomon. I'm going to talk to you in a moment. Man, why is the diner always closed? I want to do the food thing again. I guess maybe we did it all? Dawn's completely out of it. These festival decorations are a bit humdrum. Now, if I were to throw a festival... Dude, you are throwing a festival. Shut the fuck up. Stop being so sly about this. It would be a thing to behold. I agree, this is all more than a little sad. It's worse than sad, it's boring. What if we did a little something to spice it up? I'm listening. You know that festival sign waiting to be unveiled? It would be a shame if someone...
Off, eagerly formulating a plan.
Why would he be doing that about his own thing, though? That's so weird. Just playing the part, right? I guess so. He looked down and muffled in a gruff voice. Mama always told me my problems would look smaller once I grew up, but my problems always seemed to grow right along with me. Heavens, I sense big trouble ahead. Uh-huh. You got anything cool going on? Nope. Okay. And finally, south of town. What's going on down here? Nope. Nothing there as well. Oh, look, it's Beck's mom. Identify yourself, please. Nellie Modwell. I work here now. I'm unable to locate you on our staff roll. Oh, I don't officially start till tomorrow. Mr. Kerr said I could come in early tonight and get a few things done. Hold on, please. Clearance authorized. Thank you. Our harvest awaits. That's got such weight to it now that we understand the slogan, our harvest awaits, because they're going to finish the fertilizer harvest project. Shit. Whoa. You could get a wrench on the noggin sneaking up on a guy like that. Don't scare me while he's... don't scare a man while he's junking, sonny. Evening, Jeff. It's kind of late to be junking. Might as well ask the same of you. Find anything good? Bah, ever since Perennial Harvest moved in, even the junk is trash. You can learn a lot about a person looking at what they throw away. With this bunch, it's all shredded paper and coffee cups. Lots of those little pods, you know, they're really bad for the environment and everything. Just... I had one of those machines for a long time, though, so I can't say shit. Well, I better get going. Didn't say nothing if you didn't see nothing. See what? Exactly. Yeah, we get it. You ain't moving. I'm not going to talk to you. All right. Well, can I go all the way this way? I can. Let's have a looky-loo around the house real quick. No Gran to talk to. Okay, just checking to see if she's about. And of course, we can't do shit to this. On this branch, we don't even know what's down there. Or what Gran's up to. It's all just kind of weird. Rolo's missing still.
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
But we know that they're keeping him in the underground tunnels, so... Hell, he's probably down where the piping system was below Nuncreed's store, right? So, yeah. And now, of course, we know that up here, this tree got moved. And this ain't even an actual grave, it's fake. Damn, that sucks. That is just some deep, intense shit. Alright, to the treehouse we go. Yeah. But guys, I need a quick bio break. In fact, I'm just going to leave that one paused. I'll be back in about a couple of minutes, so don't go anywhere, or do go somewhere, go get a drink or something, and I'll be back in a few moments. Don't go anywhere, or do. Why do I keep saying don't go anywhere? Do whatever you want. Nobody listens to me anyway. Let's crack on. Let's go to the treehouse. I'm not going to bother talking to the dude because he's just going to talk about bait or some shit. And we will see. Rolo, are you here?
He aired a long holler into the woods.
Rolo! Rolo, wherever you are, I hope you're okay.
Felt his eyes getting heavy and plopped into the beanbag.
Of course, in this one, Iggy hasn't been messed with. Oh, let me fix that. There we go. Iggy hasn't been messed with in this one, so he's not on the run, which means the clipboards aren't coming here and this isn't a trap. But Rolo is still obviously caught somewhere, probably in that space under Nuncreed's store, or under the phone booth, rather. So, yeah, but Beck now has white hair. You know what's interesting? I've just realized as well, if that's the case, wouldn't his mom, now going to work at Perennial Harvest, kind of be a bit concerned? Like, or did she not get to see Beck returning? Maybe left for work before Beck got home, and now the other mom's dealing with this. But if not, then she might be thinking to herself, holy shit, what just happened to my daughter? And yeah.
He conceded to its lumpy embrace. Once again, Luca found himself in a vast black expanse.
Oh, here we go with the weird-ass
This
dreams.
time, he knew exactly where to go. He took a single confident step forward. The world flickered and pulsed. he found himself standing in front of the frigid air of a blazing campfire, the source. He plopped down cross-legged and gazed into the cold flame, waiting. Soon enough, the fire began to die out, popping sporadically, until all that was left was a single ember. Luca stood up and dusted himself off. He plucked the glowing ember from the cold ash, examined it, and slid it into his pocket, a keepsake. The voice of his father spoke behind him. "You made me proud, Buckaroo." Luca turned to face him. "Dad, what is this place?" A warm grin grew across his father's face. "A place where everything that has been and everything that could be all wait together." Luca found himself staring at his father's face, trying as hard as he could to memorize every single detail. Wait? For what? Another voice spoke out as Luca's doppelganger stepped forward.
God damn it, a doppelganger again.
"That's up to you." Without knowing why, Luca began to weep. Is any of this real? Are you real?" Luca's father bent down to smudge away a tear. "Of course. I'm as real as the part of you that misses me." Luca turned to look at the older version of himself. "And you?" The doppelganger choked back tears. "I'm as real as the part of you that's angry he's gone." Does that make sense? Through his tears, Luca laughed. "I think so." His father pulled him in for an embrace. "Time to go, Buckaroo." Luca was startled from his dream by a banging on the floor.
Are you in there?
A commanding voice rumbled from below.
Don't know who it is.
Just as Luca sprang to lock the entry hatch, the door knocked open.
Dun.
Chapter 5. Dangers big and small. Luca stumbled back. He heard the rope ladder creak under significant weight. Keeping his eyes fixed on the hatch, he inched backward to the balcony. As his hand grasped the door handle, Luca froze. A large figure clumsily wriggled up through the hole.
Either this is Rollo's dad, or they for some reason set Rollo loose after aging him up a few years. Stop right there, or I'll... Sheesh, I know it's dark and all, but I figured you'd recognize me. Who are
The
you?
large figure cocked its head inquisitively.
Stop now or I'll clobber you with a bat. Whoa, 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 take it easy. Luca, you need to get your eyes checked. It's me, Rollo. Nice try, but I know you aren't Rollo. You're like one of his random uncles or something. Probably got out of jail. Where is he? Uncle? Luca, quit messing around. It's me. If it really is you, prove it. Flaming chicken coop, Luca.
Luca's jaw dropped. He peered more
Damn.
closely at the man.
And we know what happened there now.
Something about him was undeniably Rollo, only bigger, older, changed.
Like, how long was I sleeping? How? What happened to you? I was running away and I ran into more people in those yellow suits. They grabbed me and dragged me away. What? Where did they take you? No, they threw a bag over my head. It was cold. Smelled like a swimming pool. The chlorine smell. I think it was an underground lab or something. They made my hands all big. Look. Not just your hands, dude.
Presented his hands to Luca.
Pretty sweet, right? I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick for a superpower. But beggars can't be choosers. Rollo, it wasn't just the hands. Have you not noticed? They have my feet too. No, have you not noticed how everything seems smaller? Dang, Pa just made me new shoes. Wait, Luca, why are you so small?
Moved to the side and pointed Rollo to his reflection in the balcony window.
Bro, take a look. What
His
the?
hands shot up to his face.
Holy Toledo! Rollo, what did they do to you? They made me drink some sort of green crud. So they experimented on him, are you fucking kidding me? Ew. Actually, it wasn't too bad. It kind of tasted like licorice. Fucking licorice, bro. So there was a reason for the licorice, I guess. I passed out and woke up like this. And then I sorta smashed open my cage and escaped. Fuck me, dude. Whoa, you smashed open the cage? Kinda. At least I think I did. It's all a bit of a blur. They had you in a cage? Who are these people? I don't know who did this to you, but we're gonna fix it. Fix it? This is awesome. Well, I'm glad you're safe now. Luca, you don't need to worry about me. Sure, I got snatched, but look at it this way. I got snatched. I know where snatched people go. We may finally have a lead on what happened to your family. You may be right, but this all seems dangerous. Danger?
Rollo shadowboxed a few jabs.
He's like, look, I'm grown up now and I'm strong, so maybe they should be scared. I'll take them all on. Beck's like, what the fuck? Actually, I guess Beck hasn't met Rollo at this point. This is a point where, like, Rollo went missing and then we met Beck, so... Hey fellas, what's up? And what's with the blue Chloe strand of hair again? Was her hair always blue? I don't think it was it? Oh wait, no, this'll be dyed. Of course, because this is Beck with the grey hair. The grey hair was dyed over in blue. Look, I said use boot polish. Okay? Bit of black. Not to go, you know, and put a blue streak in. This is not Life is Strange. I know we're messing with time, but it ain't Life is Strange, okay? And Luca ain't Max, so that makes it weird. Ah! Luca! Did I come at a bad time? Who the heck are you? This is Beck. Sorry, something truly bizarre just happened and I need help. I don't know where else to go. So you're just hanging out here with a large adult friend? No, this is my buddy Rollo. It's like, fuck, what does your family feed you? This is your missing friend. One and the same. Seems a little old. I'll have you know this is a recent development. What the heck does that mean? Oh, I'm sorry, you're the one who just showed up out of nowhere. So we'll be asking the questions here. That's fair. How did you find us? Your silly little treehouse? I think you mean our silly little mission control. I hate to break it to you, but your secret path isn't so secret. There's literally a sign. And I could hear your racket from a mile away. See, Luca? This is why we need to improve security around here. Not now, Rollo. Beck, you said something bizarre happened. Yeah, but...
She shot a nervous glance at Rollo.
Anything you can say around me, you can say around Rollo. What if this isn't Rollo, though? What if this is cloned Rollo, grown up, and sent out with a mission? And he's gonna betray us. The real Rollo is still locked up somewhere. Dude. I don't trust anything now. Nobody's who they say they are. Gran is Mom. Solomon is Sharper. Even Beck's trying to ape a different character from another video game. It's just not right. This has been a weird day all around, hasn't it? Yep.
Beck's eyes narrowed.
So it all started when I made it back home. My first order of business was to try to salvage my hair. So I dyed it with some stuff from the chemistry set my mom gave me. You just poured chemicals on your head? Well, that seems like a great idea. Okay, just need to play it cool and hope no one notices. Mom's like, what have you done? Notices what? Oh, nothing. I was just... Come over here, let me have a look. Oh, honey, what in the world did you do to your hair? It just kind of felt like a change. This is going to take forever to grow out. You're the one who said that change is a good thing, right? I was talking about your mother's new job, which you still don't like. I was talking about us moving. Well, I guess I just took your lesson to heart.
Tried to put on a smile.
Before I forget, I came here to tell you that Nellie had to go into work. Tonight? Her and Mr. Kerr decided it would be good for her to get some things done before tomorrow. That Kerr guy seems like a grade A creep. Beck. He is! Him and his weird cult of personality. Well, he's an actor now, we know that much, and it's like, well, this all makes sense. Of course he's a raging narcissist. An aging actor who can't stand that his looks are fading? Man. You're not going to ruin this job for Nellie. It means so much to her. Oh, I know exactly how much it means to her. It means enough to let her exile her daughter in this podunk town. This place sucks. People are weird. There's a reason for that. You just don't know them yet. It's always cold. We're in the mountains, you'll get used to it. Can't even pick up a single decent radio station. It's all banjo music and farm reports. You know, I grew up in a town not different from this one. Is that why you're better at talking to plants than people? Okay, I'll give you that one. So here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you're grounded. What? In the morning, I'll have Nellie come and see what we can do about fixing the hair. You need to look presentable for this festival, but not another
She
peep.
sighed, and after a moment, looked down at Beck sympathetically.
I know moving is hard, honey, but that doesn't mean you have to make yourself miserable all the time. Other people seem to have that covered for me. Oh, and if you decide to rebel by dyeing your hair more,
Flashed a sly grin and tussled.
I'm gonna shave that shit. Yep, I'll just shave it off for you. Think of how rebellious you'll look then. What with the bald head? Totally punk rock. So, you know, go for it. Very funny. Thank you. Good night, sweetie. Good night, Mom. Wait. First of all, this town does not suck. Second, you need help because you got grounded. No. I'm sorry you got in trouble. It's my fault your hair got screwed up in the first place. Don't worry about it. Actually, I kind of like the look. Great, can we get back to the story now? The next part is the important bit. I have this radio I upgraded with my mom and I was too angry to sleep, so I tried to dial into something worth listening to. That's right, she did say that she'd modified the radio with her mom's help. Mr. Kerr, are you there? Mr. Kerr? Yes, I'm busy. What is it? Apologies, I have the founder on the line. Patch him through immediately. One moment. Hello, sir. It's so nice to hear from you. Skip the pleasantries. What's your report on our new leadership of the lead researcher of deep engineering? That's her mom. She's replacing the dead scientist. Nellie Modwell seems to be integrating nicely. At this very moment, she's working to help us meet our deadline. She offered to work overtime before I even had the chance to suggest it. Excellent. And you have faith that she's capable of finishing the work left by her predecessor? Her work must be complete before the festival. I will make sure she stays day and night until it's accomplished. Good. You know how I feel about loose ends? Yes, sir. Once she's finished the work, we need to make a determination regarding her long-term prospects in the company. Immediately, sir? I usually have more time to fully bring people into the fold. We're in the end game, Bill. After your failures with Dr. Prescott, that was the name, Prescott. I can't afford to take any risks. Of course, sir. No loose ends, sir. Once she's finished the work, she will either leave the office completely committed to perennial harvest, or she won't leave at all. Perfect. Sir, if I might suggest, maybe we should delay just a bit. Oh, it's just we seem to be rushing in to hit this festival deadline, and rushing into things has caused some issues in the past. I see. Please understand that I just want what's best for you. I'm eternally grateful for all you've done for me. Bill, I'll make this very clear for you. I brought you in to make things run smoothly, not to have opinions. Of course, sir. Chin up, Bill. You're only a few days away from having everything you ever dreamed of. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear, when they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who's this founder? I was hoping you guys would know. As far as we all know, Kerr is the top banana at Perennial Harvest. Sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have an even topper banana on the field. the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she taught much about the job? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Luca, do you think that body at the warehouse was that person's Beck's mom came to replace? That would make sense. Beck, it seems like Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't you just come home after work? A creep on the radio said they were willing to hold her there until then. Yeah, so if she's not coming out, we gotta go in and get
A
her.
large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mom's PH orientation day, but it shows the layout. Sure looks like a blueprint to me. Look, here's the reception area, big room marked Founder's Office. It even has exits marked. Guys, we have a deadline. We have an objective. We have blueprints. You realize what this is,
Rolo
right?
started to wiggle with excitement.
It's heist time! I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist.
Do-do-do.
And huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, this could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
We're back to Iggy. Remember that scene where he was popping fireworks off at the entrance and a clipboard guy kept running out to see what the noise was and then going back in again? I said if we have to sneak into the building, and I was wrong then that we were going to do that, we went somewhere else. But I said, oh man, if we're going to sneak in, we're totally going to be using this, right? We're back. It's going to happen.
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rolo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in
So are people still looking for Rolo, though? Are we just keeping him hidden? Like, stay here? Damn. How are we gonna do this? Walking through town with grown-ass Rolo. Like 20-year-old Rolo here. Alright, quick recap. Rolo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Cordially. Technically, she's your little sister now, so, treat her well. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing could go bust. Me? Cordial is my middle name. Uh-huh. How do you plan to explain your new
at Rolo's sizable figure.
situation, circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive, she won't even notice. She gonna notice. She's gonna fucking notice. It's very noticeable.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
Even Beck's like, yeah, right. Whatever. Beck, you're sure that Ilona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears about it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie's in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense. Okay, because grown-ups are very understanding that way when kids come running up saying, they're gonna kill us all! That leaves me with Jeff, then Iggy. Yeah. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
Each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Oh, hell yes. I haven't unlocked any more new words, so there's no more fishing to do. I like how the music is quite literally heist music. I gotta go back to the house though and see what's going on there. See if Gran's hanging around. Probably not. Probably down in the basement, actually. I doubt she's in the room, the bedroom, so I'll just come through here. Oh no, it's a clipboard. Running right on past you. How's the book going? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? Who reads books like that? Like narrating out the plot twists? Like, oh my goodness, what a plot twist. Or, wow, this guy's so cool. Like just openly saying shit. Diner's still closed. Dawn! You ever wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? I'm kind of wondering why they're clones, but okay, nobody seems to be noticing. The clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Oh, they're trying to figure out what scares us, yeah. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us unhappy? Or figure out what makes us happy? I was going to say she's onto it then, but no. An important distinction. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's like, how can we market happiness to these poor saps? Okay, can't talk to you. Where the goddamn hell is everybody? Like, that's the wrong menu. Back. Yeah, where's Jeff and where's Iggy and Tish? Like, where the hell are they all? Oh, hi. Hey, Jeff. What can I do for you? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate's a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters. I thought you might like to help.
He's out a long snicker.
Yes, see? I knew you kids were all right. Great, so you'll help?
Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. But give me one good reason I should risk my hide. Aiding and abetting your rascals.
Into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Wow. Okay, this isn't a turning point. He's gotta fight the power, man. No, this guy loves junk. And it's like, dude, they probably hoard the best junk in there. The shit they throw out on the curb is one thing. What do you think they're keeping in there? Junk. Yeah, what of it? Sonny, I got more junk than the king has copper. I ain't interested.
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily.
Yeah, but I got more words, so...
Again.
Because they're crooked as shit, bro. Help me out. Crooked! Yeah, they're all crooks. Like cockroaches. Stamp one out and another one comes scurrying along to take its place. Alright, fine. Jesus. You leave me no choice but to invoke the fight. I done enough fighting for one lifetime and more than my share of losing. Time's come to hang up the gloves. Well, shit, bro. Yeah, it's all shit. Still ain't helping. That's some shit. But what about hiding? We can hide.
Brow perked up.
This is like, what? What do you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
What's the matter, McFly? Chicken? Sensing some traction, yeah. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to get done then. We're not afraid. We've got the immortality of youth. The indestructibility of it. Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do, but you'll never hear him say I hide from nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it you kids needed? A disguise. I got just the thing. While we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sour gobs will cover it. Put it on my tab.
Offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. Nice. Yeah, I doubted we'd find Iggy in here. Alright, nothing going on here. Oh, here they are. What's up, losers? Hey, Tish, look who it is. Luca, are you here to try and tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out on this.
Raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit. Oh, damn, stick drift, chill. Shit to each other.
A reluctant shrug.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Lately, life has been kinda strange. You know?
Considered the point.
Things have been weird around here. So I'm offering a truce and asking for your help. What do you say that we break shit? Break our hostilities, at least for now. We do like breaking things. Even if a truce means less breaking things. What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff? A truce to break things. Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
Wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish could come hang out at the treehouse sometime. That's all we ever wanted. We don't know this, but we know it. Fine. Is that because we want to see your crappy treehouse? We just like to cause chaos.
Nod. Luca was off.
For chaos. Let's do this.
Did you hear that, Trish?
He gazed up at Tish with a smile.
Yep.
He invited us to hang out at the treehouse.
Tear ran down Tish's cheek.
It's like, finally, we've been noticed.
Dude! I never expected this day to come. How wonderful.
Seriously?
Chapters.
You do talk more?
Into the hive.
It's clear we're on the correct track now because those are not turning points, but we're using all the words we've collected to this point. There's something very different about this particular story path.
A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end.
It's not very covert, but okay.
After a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
Yeah, we don't want him parading around town at
Suited
least.
for the role would be the first to breach.
We don't want Perennial Harvest to know that he's loose. I mean, they know he's loose, but we don't want it to be like he's right here.
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90%.
I swear to God, if we're all stuffed into a trench coat, it's gonna be stupid, and I'm here for
Rolo
it.
took a few vigorous
Oh, no.
breaths and shook out his arms.
God almighty. Just stay calm, Rolo. You can do this. Oh, delivery. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything on my notes about a delivery. One moment. Nope. Sorry, but there's no scheduled deliveries for the morning.
He
Right.
had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked it to be kept a secret.
Sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. Damn fucking right. Our harvest awaits and
The
such.
stroke of his mustache, Rolo proceeded.
Don't
to
stroke it too much. It's
headquarters.
probably just held on with gum or something. It'll fall right off. I'm like, oh shit, damn. Our harvest awaits. Package for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about that. I cleared it with the man outside. Yeah, this is need to know kind of thing. Wink. I'll just, you don't need to know.
Flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill in. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, then it's your funeral. I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again? Loro. My name is Loro.
Rolo panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. What? But our harvest awaits. Ready to light this candle, Tish? Yup. Stick on this perennial ham fist. Whee! Bop. Oh, goodness. What was that?
Distraction was enough for Rolo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I got a job to do here.
Rolled around in a frenzy.
Oh, she said, I should check on that noise. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Whew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure, when in doubt, stick with the classic. Well, that was a close one, but you pulled it off. Nice work, Rolo. All right, everyone knows what to do. Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case you need some muscle. Bro, don't enjoy this too much. I'll head to the east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Water cooler. That's odd. No cups for the water? I guess they just stick their head under the nozzle and drink. Oh. Oh boy. We are gonna get turned around, aren't we? Whole place feels fake. But of all the things a fake plant? A fake plant in a fake office. Oh shit, son. Found him. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? It's a long story. Are you okay?
A pair of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you... They brought me here and locked me up when they were and then when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay. You should stick with me. I've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rolo and Becca headed to Deep Engineering. Oh, thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. Can't leave just yet, but they'll catch us again. We've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was down this way.
To notice a plaque above the door.
What about this one right here? Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Yeah, Sharper would have a plaque like that on the door. Oh, here it is. You must have gotten turned around there, Solomon. Oh, so it is. It's pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly unfortunate. Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat the lock like that.
Smiled and looked at his watch.
Just wait a minute. Alright. Alona's gonna do her thing. She's cutting the power. She just straight up smacks the power box with a freaking shovel. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Do. Howdy. Good afternoon.
The
Oh,
light
there we
on
go.
the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca Luca switched on his
Oh,
walkie-talkie.
damn. Look at the picture on the wall. Fucking Augustus has got darts thrown at him and everything. Damn. Rolo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We snuck we're stuck at a locked door marked number 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
His best guess, underground secrets. The screen blinked to
Hell
life.
yeah.
Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rolo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Jaw clenched into a half smile.
God, he has no idea. So good. Your powers of deduction are as impressive as your look.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rolo, I think this should do it. Bingo bango, doors open, Luca. You never fail to impress. What is that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're gonna get her out. I see. Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Crap, we got company. Luca, must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this.
His finger.
Here it is. 13806. Go, go, go. Oh, curse these fumbling hands. Apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Not even. Oh, no. Are they coming this way? Oh, man. No water cups. Rolo! This is not the time for hydration. Rolo, are you okay? Rolo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're
With
trapped.
self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rolo, where are you? You okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Uh-oh. You guys are in trouble. Roxy's not going down without a fight. She's gonna fuck you guys up. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Oof, shit. Make a break for it. He's like, ow, my acting leg. Did that little shit just kick me? Don't stand there after them. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rolo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom? Honey? What did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy I finally used the Young Chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who's your adult friend? Oh no, I'm just a kid. Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I've had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Over to examine his teeth.
Subsexual banding on the enamel of the molars consistent with Tempus liquamine exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they call the Source. They named it Tempus liquamine. It pulls energy from our surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the source, infusing small amounts of Tempus liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of time, but it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial Harvest came in to clean up the mess to succeed where Valentine failed, but Tempus liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. She's like, I like the sound of this stuff. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempus liquamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. Yeah, those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work? I had considered that possibility. I'd sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott is dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on a radio. That's why we gotta get you out of here. Like now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it. Luca, we got Dr. Modwell heading your way now. Roger, be careful. That vial is obviously the one that's meant for this guy. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll go over everything when we get there. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey? A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, no bother at all. No, he's bothersome. Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security systems, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy is sure is boring.
Again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. I said it's getting late.
Each of the cabinets.
Seriously. Dang, this must be all good stuff they've locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected. Yeah. Interesting that the chair has a booster seat on it. When are we going to get to that? A booster cushion. Well then. Must be a small person. Oh. It looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with the party? Only time will tell.
He held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been here recently. Come on, Luca, notice the cushion! Up there. Now, we can't look at the dartboard. What about the calendar on the wall? No? Okay, I guess we're talking to you then. I'm really sorry you got dragged into the mess, Solomon. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
Quivering lip A smile crawled across Solomon's face. The trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. Beep. Locked. That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did he follow you? Yeah, they followed. Rolo. Before we start tossing blame around. Is it possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Oh my god, definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me, I'm officially retiring from the heist business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Oh my god, let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. No, don't let him watch the door. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no! Hush now, child, the adults are speaking. Dr. Modwell, a brief reintroduction is in order. We never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. A powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial Harvest, Valentine Fertilizer, all connected by a single thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker.
I'm still not entirely sure what happened to him to be a child again. Like, whatever it was that happened with the accident, the foul harvest, and his untimely death wrapped up in it all we've seen this stuff do up to now is age things, but not reverse age.
With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ha! Yes, now you've got it. Tempest Liquimine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Clapped with genuine delight.
Yes, yes, yes. Meanwhile, the clipboards make a note of that. Very good, Dr. Modwell, very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work, which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
And drops it like an idiot. May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Oh shit! Yoink! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful now, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hands. Actually, we do. You just did the whole evil villain monologue thing about
Rollo
it.
casually tossed the vial to Luca.
It's like, dude, you just told us what it is. Hoik! All right, it's time for Luca to level up. This is like Mario getting a mushroom. Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Tickled the vial.
He's not even fucking like, yo, I'll just drink this right now. Oink. Seize him! Luca! Over here! Oink! Oh, we playing keep away with this? Shut up. Move another inch and I'll smash it. You'll be licking it off the carpet.
Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. That's the plan right now. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens, then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
Pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
Uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
To Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust the jerk. Sorry, he's right.
Apprehension, Beck conceded.
What did she do when she put it behind her
Solomon
back?
pocketed the vial and
That's
Beck
what I
flushed
want to
with
know.
a sharp
Did she
look.
just swap it out? without us noticing? Did she do something crafty? Like, it was weird that she was like, she held it behind her back. I'm like, why would she do that? She did something. I hope. Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
Drained from Kerr's face.
Oh boy. Of course, sir. But first you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think, all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand. How is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great, but the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
He shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Alright, that'll be it. I was like, have you just got, like, speakers in the walls with applause? So... So whatever it was that Luca's dad did, he fucked around with the stuff. That caused the accident that also killed, supposedly, Sharper Valentine, but instead it de-aged him. What about Luca's dad? I'm not going to say there's a plot twist coming where Luca is his own dad or some shit like that. That's going to be just dumb. But... oh, no. Nope, that's not what's happening, obviously. No, he's had memories of, you know, him being a kid and all that kind of stuff. That would also make it very weird, because then that means that, you know, Walt's wife is then looking after Walt as a child, Luca, who's lost his memory or some shit, and it's like, I'll raise you like my son then. It's like, whoa, that's weird. Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use the time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three, keep post outside the door. Well, crap.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a moment to calm my mind. Hey, I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do. I know, it's just we were so close. I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals. Damn, I like that. Well, time seems like less of an issue for him now. No, she's just waiting. She's like, you're all gonna be so proud of me. I did something cool. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost. Nah, we'd have gotten the end screen if that was the case. There's shit to do here. Nothing else to poke, so let's talk to Mom again. Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope that it would be found by my successor, or by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they're meant for you. Why? What did it say? It was about an incident with your mother. Oh, this is how he's going to learn about Grandma being Mom. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. That was an accident. There was an accident. She'd been exposed to some tremendous amounts, to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
Color dropped from Luca's face.
Wow, okay, so Prescott was... That might be when he, like, really changed his mind about this whole thing and started sabotaging his own work. Is she... No, she survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of his scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work, and that cost him his life. And that's a reasonable conclusion.
Overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where's she been? Where is she now?
A sudden explosion.
Oh,
sounded
shit.
from the hull.
She's blowing shit up is what she's doing. Right, we haven't dealt with that.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone.
Oh no, they failed?
Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo.
Oh my god! So she changes direction because of this. They're blowing a hole in the wall and coming in to get
With
us.
Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door.
Kill them.
Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Well, okay. Sup, folks? She twirls the cane like, yep, I knocked them bitches out. Gran, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We came here to save Nellie. We're here to save Rollo. Hey, Mrs. Luca's Gran. That's awful nice of you, but I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... Gran, there's no time to explain. We have to go now. Come on, everyone, we've got a party to crash.
They made their way out from
With
deep
some
within
fucking
the
truth.
harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We've got to stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost. I wouldn't be so sure of that. God damn it, Beck. What did you do? I can't wait for this.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his... Oh, God, I get to choose. Tweaked his wonder potion with junk, change, malice. Oh, shit. I hope I can come back and pick all of these. I'm going to do junk first.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
He's just going to melt. He's going to dissolve into a puddle. We're like, oh shit, I didn't expect that. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drank his own cigar ash. Oh no! How did ashes get in the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. Always says bad habits are like a 50-yard field goal. Oh god, huh? Hard to kick. Luca's like, God damn it. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
And face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Oh, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? This is gonna be so bad. He just turned to ash. Oh, Jesus, he got Thanos. Christ, Beck. You just killed a guy. Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last
Oh, that's awful.
Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse.
It's just like,
from what they had just observed.
wow. Holy shit, I need a drink to process this.
Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future.
Yeah, but what about the fucking hole in the ground? We need to fix that.
I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Yeah, but we have done everything else, so we're gonna do another one. Tweak the potion with a little malice now. I'm gonna go with change fight, because the whole thing, it was a story about change. It's gonna be that is the true ending. So let's do this.
I might
Change is an ever-going
potion
theme
with
here.
a little malice.
So I will choose that last. Oh no, the whiskey. Oh shit. What's gonna happen to that? Malice, the whiskey from his office? Yep, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. I figured this grow juice could use a little hair of the dog. Literally. Damn, nice choice of words. Okay, what happens to you now?
And face began to contort and expand.
He's just gonna turn into liquid. I wasn't expecting that. That's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Damn, dude. Oh god, I got an achievement. Pop goes the weasel, out with a bang. Nice.
The crowd gazed in
They're just like,
silence at the now empty stage.
what?
The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance.
It's like, well, fuck this, I'm leaving. Bye. Hey, Astro dude. 80 proof, right? Oh, 80 poof, not proof, no R, right, exactly. 80 poof. Yep.
He was never seen around Beacon Pines,
That was
or anywhere
terrible.
else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First,
Gotta admit,
a
that
low
seems pretty
chuckle
pathetic.
That became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end.
That's just dumb.
That was unexpected.
Yeah.
Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
All right, change. We're gonna hit this guy with some Obama.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Your unlucky penny. Oh, I forgot about the whole Two-Face thing going on with her. Yeah. Yeah, I popped it in the vial when no one was looking. Dude, he's just gonna choke on the penny. He's gonna suffocate. What is that gonna do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe. All right.
Body and
Let's just cut right to it. What's going on? Oh no, we just turned him into a baby. He's getting Ant-Manned. That's it. Ugh. Oh crap, he's a baby. Yeah, but he's still sharper, right? Yeah, that's the thing, right? Just because he reverts to a baby form, is that going to, like, completely blank his mind? Oh, I doubt it. What he was no longer matters. Time for his feeding. Look at the grow on the fucking side. Damn! That is some absolutely devastating side eye he's throwing us. Like, fuck you guys. Seriously. Wow. If looks could kill. Every single person in the whole crowd would have just been spontaneously combusted. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child.
Like, okay, it's time for diaper change.
She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
What do we do with this thing? Yeah, Augustus, what do we do? We do what Valentines always do. What must be done? I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for Father, young Sharper. That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Like, we've got all this to come again, but we're going to be old and feeble by the time he turns into the evil bastard he should be. What do we do about this?
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Damn.
Beacon Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Rollo, you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? I'll be there in a minute. Nice. So, did he... I mean, this is the thing, right? He didn't actually get a scene of closure with Grandma being actually Mom. Right?
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage.
I mean, that's kind of a clue there, though, referring to her as Eleanor now.
Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom.
Okay, so we know what's going on.
Now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Okay. Oh, there she is. Yeah, okay, so the cat's out of the bag on that. What have we done about Rollo, though? Is he still just permanently, like, grown up? Mom, I'm ready to go now. You go on without me, I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anybody noticing, but now I enjoy it. Well, alright then. But do me a favor, no more explosives in the basement. That's dangerous. Let's go to the grave. I want to see if there's a scene. They moved the headstone? I mean, we know this isn't the grave anymore, did they? I mean, I guess they must know now, right? They must all know the full truth about the source over in the other real town. Oh, damn, we're planting new trees, Roxy. How's it going? I hear you and Rollo have big plans for the little tree house. Yeah, after it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity one Rollo, one Luca rule. Did you put up a sign saying no homers, but you're allowed to have one? We decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nellie and Ilona's shop going? It's been great. I'm hoping it helps get me into School of Agriculture at the state. Also, Nellie said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. Just can't help but worry about leaving Rolo. I just removed the fake one, the real one never left the grave. Well, that's it, yeah, right? Like, the fact that the gravestone is not there anymore means that they must know that that is a fake grave. Because on this story track to get here, while we, the player, know, they didn't know about the other town. They didn't actually go to it on this track. So they must have found out about it in the time skip and been like, oh shit, you know, like everything came to light. So it's like, okay, truth came out, and they were like, well, that's not the real grave. So I guess we take the tombstone away. Because there's no real body under there, right? So, yeah. That's still over in the real town. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he's had a heck of a growth spurt. Don't you mean growth? I don't just mean growth literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I'd even had breakfast. Damn, that's... well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovation. Don't tell him this, because it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's too dang proud to tell you. I know. Alright. Oh. So you decided to actually get your hands dirty. Oh, he's smiling as well. He's all like, actually, the weight of crushing, you know, obligation has been lifted from this poor man. Hey, Gus, how's the tree planting going? Either that or he's no longer mayor, and he's like, God, I'm happy now. Couldn't be better. I'm so grateful to Ilona and Nellie for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be mayor. Yeah, he's done. It's like, why do you still dress like a washed-up mayor? Too much bureaucracy. Guess we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. Oh my god, you're putting these guys to work? Shit. What's next?
Perennial harvest collapsed. Most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Oh, that's nice. Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new officers. You can count on us. Well, looks like you really found your calling. I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here, this is something I can be proud of. Good man. I'm happy for him. We're gonna run around the town before we go to the treehouse. How's the napping this morning? Most underrated part of a good nap is the view. The view's getting greener every day. Nice. Are you literally planting these trees into the freaking paving stones? What's wrong with you? I see you decided on a name. They took over the Perennial Harvest office. Nice. Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official. Slow and Dirty Harvest. I like it. It was actually Nellie's idea. There's still a lot of work, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that. Cool. I like it. Oh, come on. Gotta get to the treehouse, I guess. Fine, I can't look at the whole town and talk to everybody and be like, yo, let's catch up. Can talk to this guy, though. Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, honest to goodness, flip-flopping, swimming fish. I don't think I've ever actually caught a fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I'd say it's a good omen. Yeah, where did the fish come from? Somebody must have restocked the pond. What do you do with the fish? Oh, I released it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. You're gonna be on a first-name basis with this fish by the time the year's out. Oh my god, what is going on? A little higher. Yup. Little lower. Yup. That's too low. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Luca, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine. Iggy, just don't do anything drastic till we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yep.
They'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. If we really want Mission Control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen the grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way. Check in with Beck. All right, here we go. Let's go. You know what, though? I want to know what the deal is with the mysterious person in the other town who was all like, you're gonna save the world. Was that meant to be like the trope of the self-insert of the narrator into the plot? Oh god, here we go. He's still scowling like, fuck you, I hate you. I really wish I could form words right now with my underdeveloped vocal cords and tell you how much I hate you. Young Mr. Van Horn. So, how's little Solomon, Sharper doing? Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days. Has he, attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination? Yeah? Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modwell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain the previous memories. That's what I wondered. Like, the biology behind being suddenly de-aged must do something to your brain, right? Because as your brain develops and you develop experiences and form all those neural connections, that is because your brain is developing and you're becoming able to hold on to more. And then if you de-age it, you lose that shit. You fuck around with it. Although growing up, would have done it as well. So, I don't know. Just the opposite direction. So for all intents and purposes, this child is an unmolded clay. I don't know, that scowl seems to suggest there's some memory of bitterness there. Let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around. Third time, I guess, technically. That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. Well, I think you're doing a great job. The whole town is ready to help out whenever we can. We can't wait to teach him to throw a baseball.
Did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable. Nice. What's going on up here? Oh, where's the other dude? Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house? Oh, hell yeah. No, take it! Oh, there we go. Zariel, you gotta come and see this. I finally did it! I pulled the perfect espresso. Dude, it only took you a while. Oh, Lumi! If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. As if, no, I just... It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares. New book? He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Satisfying ending to a book, always good. Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Spent the whole game with your head in a book. Wow, back for seconds? If it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. That's basically all food. It is with me anyway, it doesn't last very long in front of me. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree, and then you go back for more, so... Hey Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour? Sure thing. My dad's making me stock up the shelves for summer. He said it builds character. I think he means to say it builds calluses.
Builds character.
Yeah, it builds something, all right.
Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
Hey, we want to talk about that candy
Wait
shelf
till
you
you
got
added
going.
an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello.
Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need new crates of jam?
Already?
It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified someone would find out our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam.
Boom, boom, yeah, play that bongo. All right. So, what's going on up here at the Beacon? What's today's news that needs knowing?
I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Ice Cream Cometh at the State Correctional Facility.
Oh! Get wrecked, Kerr. Take that.
I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
I guess he has plenty of time to work on the craft. Dawn! Yawn. I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for the story? Nope, I got everything I need, thanks for that again. I sent a draft of the story to the reporter in the capital city, and they offered me an internship. Of course they did, you're an amazing reporter. I don't know about all that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft? Full of incredibly hazardous chemicals, this sort of writes itself, don't you, when you think about it? Well, just don't forget about us when you become a big fancy city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back for a time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you get yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
God, what are the clipboard
Luca
guys?
squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Yes, all right. Do I have more food I can deliver to people? We didn't finish all of these. Good afternoon, Mr. Tolliver.
Oh, sorry, these allergies have been killing me. I haven't been able to smell a thing all day. I almost sold Miss Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. Got anything to help clear the sinuses? Whatever it takes, I just want to be able to smell again.
Yes, let's make him something with lots of chilies. Something to clear the sinuses. Peppers. Chili burger, kind of.
Ah, what's wrong? Well, I like the spicy peppers. Put them on something that'll really wake up the senses.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Thought that the first part might not. Oh, Jesus. Did we really want a stinky fish? Ugh. Something to wake up the senses. It's gotta be a stinky fish then. Stinky fish with chili peppers. Ew! Gross. I don't care how much of a stuffed up nose I've got. I'm not ordering that. I call this one a cod for the common cold.
Oh my, that's spicy and stinky.
I'm sorry, I'll try again.
Nope. Don't you see what this means? I can smell again. Looks like your father isn't the only doctor in the family.
Yep. All right. Ms. Hatch, what can I get for you? Not terribly hungry. Something snack-sized if you could. So we just need 2 servings of adorableness. Hey. There we go. An adorable and another adorable. Nice. I call it the novella. Lovely. All right, what can we get for you? I have a coupon here for 1 free burger. What'll it be? Well, I have a lot of mouths to feed. Give me the biggest one you have. They must eat a lot. You have no idea. Oh, throw some lettuce on top. So that's the lavish option. That topped with lettuce. I call it the too much is never enough. Yep, keep them at bay.
Alright, what do you want, Nuncreed? If it isn't little Luca.
Hey, Uncle Nuncreed. How come you haven't been around the house lately?
Well, your dad and I had a little disagreement is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me?
Oh, he can't stop talking about you. Like, he says that Nuncreed bastard? No. Not really, he's just been busy. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime.
Is that so? Well, tell him I'm thinking of him.
You seem sad.
Nonsense.
What can I get you for lunch?
Fact of the matter is I don't have much of an appetite right now.
Uncle Nuncreed, you gotta eat. I'll make you something special. That'll cheer you up. Something to cheer him up. I think I know what this bit should be. It's got to have the smiley face on it, right? We'll see what he says. He'll give us some clues this time. I call it the cheers looking at you, kid. One burger with a side of good vibes.
Oh, Luca, you sweet boy.
Reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
You've got a lot of your daddy in you, don't you?
I guess so.
Run along, I'll do my best to clean my plate. This just in. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins.
I'm not a gremlin, I'm Luca.
Elder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected in that case. Would you believe I have a craving for a burger?
You've come to the right place.
Indeed, I'll have a nice juicy burger topped with onion.
That's easy. I know what I'm doing with that. Thank you. Thank you for being clear. So we just need a succulent burger topped with... I guess that was onion, but was there another? Yeah, that was onion then. Nice. Here you go. I call it the Wilder.
You know I love a good byline. Many thanks.
Eris, listen well, child. I'm only going to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it. When I say well done, I mean it. Yes, you want it cremated, I get it. No problem. I fear you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger to be charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black. One burnt burger. Top it with the most expensive thing you have. I'm a child. I have no way of judging, something's expensiveness. I have no concept of such a thing. The most expensive thing. I mean, oh god, yeah, roe eggs, of course. A burnt burger topped with fucking roe? Ew. Ew. Can I get it to her? There we go. May I present the row you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Mrs. Fratelli had caviar stashed back there. The woman is full of surprises. Very good, this will suffice. I guess we did all of that. Looks like we've got everything we need. Let's get to feeding the folks. Oh, they're all fed. You made all the food yourself? What on earth did you put on the burgers? Just what they wanted. Oh dear, that can't be good.
Thanks again, Luca. Yeah, best burger I ever ate.
Surprisingly competent. See?
They like it. Can't argue with that. 5-star reviews all round.
You're a remarkable boy, aren't you?
Nice, I got an achievement for doing all of the cooking.
Oh, Jesus, Rolo. Bit of space, please.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Is that your suitcase? That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility. Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order? 2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations. Excuse me? I'd love to place an order.
Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
2 weeks starts not yet. Just as soon as the lunch rush ends. This is a lunch rush? Jesus. There'll be a feather on the wind. You're going on vacation for the first time in years. I've got you and your mum to thank. Why's that? Didn't she tell you yet? You two are going to fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone? Just like old times. It's fine, I'll wait. You don't have to wait that long, dude. She'll be right there. All right. Onward. Oh, we can't do anything with the... I would have thought they'd take that statue down after they knew what was going on. They'd be like, you know what, this isn't a legacy we want. Library. Everybody's here today.
Otto and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they cover up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they're studying it in the new lab. Do you know that Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the country? Yeah, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
Typically went on like this for quite some time.
Trading facts. Okay, I'm gonna say this once, no spoilers. I can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf. The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I finished the last issue. How was it? Great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. Dude! No spoilers! But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool, just means you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to enjoy it. Huh, maybe I'll do that.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Ah, yes, a new victim. Piper, you reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? I kinda got a reputation to uphold. Oh, that's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic, and it has just struck me. You know, I said earlier, like, did birds not evolve? Because I haven't seen any bird people. There are bird people here. There's literally her and the penguin kid, so I had totally forgot about that from, like, way earlier. So I'm gonna correct myself right now. Clearly some birds did evolve, but it's still weird they keep chickens as freaking food animals. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh, to experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go. Sure thing. Nun Creed. How's it going? I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Oh, are we going to the old town? Did they make it, like, not freezing cold again, I guess? They said they, just that right there, they said they covered over the source, right? Do you want to come with?
Even after everything I did, you'd still?
He shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I know. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now.
What's going on? Jeff's Wild Ride. No fucking way.
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come one, come all. No one's too big, no one's too small.
I mean, they might be too small.
A Jeff's Wild Ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Yeah, just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next?
Me. Yeah, that's gonna end badly, isn't it? Oh no. Are the bugs back? Guess what? Yesterday I saw a Dynastis titius. Sorry. That's good. It's great! I haven't spotted one of those for years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become a bug capital of the city. Of the country, of everything. Are the bees back?
Peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Not quite yet there. Alright. What about the warehouse? It's still cordoned off. What about... Oh, we can't go to the gunk pool? Okay, well, never mind them. Oh, let me just snooze those ads. We're kind of going through the last of everything, so... Can we look at this estate first? Nope. Okay. Yo, Beck! Still got the blue in the hair, huh? I have news that I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box. Took you like a year, but okay, that's good. You're officially moved in? It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. Sounds an awful lot like putting down roots. I guess I decided this place is route-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I do have to warn you, most years aren't gonna be as interesting as this one. I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Oh? My mom's prepared this tree especially for you. Oh, it's the tree! It's the same kind of tree, I bet, that is where the grave is, because of course they moved the tree to the new town and left the grave behind, of course. And that really stuck in his craw when we discovered it. It was like, that was the tree, they stole it, you know, moved it. So now we get to regrow the tree at the original grave site, I bet. They didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. You should be okay. It should do okay in the cold of Old Beacon Pines, and thriving as things warm up. That's perfect. Take Jeff's wild ride to the Old Beacon Pines. Is that really the only way to get there still? They didn't just make a new road, pathway, whatever to get there? That seems silly. Oh well. Jeff, we're skipping the line. Ah, you got it. Now that's a good-looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You're gonna want to hang on to that little tree. Oof. So it's still not quite cold. Not quite warm, sorry.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then
Nah, I've got the controller. We were gonna get there.
I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
Done. A good little tree. The best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. It's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. And I feel like a dang cello. Okay, well, sure. Hey, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know, you don't even have to say it. Flaming chicken coop. God, you two make an awesome pair. Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh, shit. We gotta get you hooked on the comic books, girl. Oh, God. I won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I've found the perfect way to start off our summer. No more adventures. You've got some good friends. I'm proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're gonna forget him? Forget what he looked like or forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. Oh, he loved that old tree. But I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you a moment. Snoozing them ads again. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modwell says that over the next few years, this place should warm up, so you won't have to be so cold for so much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in, big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. That is true. You had to go, but that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Aw. Damn, there it is. Close the book. Are we done? Hell yes. Wow. Holy cow, that was good. That is such an amazing game, guys. I'm mad I slept on it for several years. Like, I've had this on my wish list since before it came out, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Finally got to it. That was great. The art was beautiful. The story was well written and well delivered. It takes some serious good planning to be able to deliver it in such a way that they did. And the voice of the storyteller there, very well done. Very well done indeed. Wow. Well, guys, thanks for watching. That's been awesome. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time with this game. It's been fantastic. I hope you guys have enjoyed it too, and I really hope these guys do something else. Like, if not a sequel to this, do another game like this. You know, pour all that creative energy into another cool project. They probably already are. So, you know,